Well, as you can see my beautiful face, you can probably tell it is nearly winter and I've not been skiing yet. Next week, hope so. Definitely the week after I'm going to be teaching, but we did get some snow. There's a lot of wind today, but I'm just getting things sorted and ready, and I'm going to go and see my favourite man. So exactly what am I doing here today? I am getting ready for this winter. I'm actually getting a new footbed, a new liner, all sorted out here with my friend Enzo, who's going to sort my feet out for this winter. Now, if you're serious about your skiing, I would highly recommend the minimum you get sorted out is a footbed. That's going to do three main things. It's going to improve your comfort, support, and also your alignment through the foot. Think about it like a foundation. The better your foundation is for a house, the better the house is going to be. So it's really going to give you much better support, especially in the arch area, and stop the foot collapsing as you're trying to put the ski onto the edge. Now, for me, that's a minimum you should get if you're taking your skiing seriously. So when it comes to footbeds, they're not all the same. If you're looking for outright performance, for example, racing, you're probably going to have something quite thin and extremely stiff. Now that's great for performance, but it's probably not going to be the most comfortable option. The other end of the spectrum is, for example, somebody who wants a really comfortable footbed. It's going to be thicker, softer, and much more comfortable. I'm going for something in the middle. So Enzo is putting this footbed together where it's really kind of tipped towards performance, but it's not as uncomfortable as a pure race footbed. I'm actually here today to go one step further and get an injected liner from Sidas. Now, I started using this about 4 years ago, and to be honest, I was absolutely amazed at the precision and the contact I have around the ankle and how much better it felt. When I'm skiing with clients, I'm always talking about trying to make the ski feel like it's part of you, getting that connection, getting the feeling on the ski. And the ski boot's job is really to do that. It's going to be the conduit between you and the ski. At the end of the day, it's the only piece of equipment that's touching you and the ski. So it doesn't really matter how good your skis are. If the boot isn't right, it's not going to work for you. Get this sorted out. Now, just to run through the idea behind this, you'll have a set of tubes that will come in at the back of the boot here, flow through, and then come out at the front. There's two chemicals that get mixed together. This comes in, pushes down through, so the whole area in the boot is exactly molded to my foot. Now, as I said, it gives me the most precision I've ever had in a ski boot. I'm not sure I could go back, to be honest, skiing in a normal liner. I was going to put it into a new shell, but to be honest, I've only skied one season on these. They're absolutely fine, there's no need to change it. And if the shell is pretty much the same, you can probably take this out and put it in a new shell. So I got 4 years out of the last pair of these. If you think I probably ski 5-6 months of the year, work that out. If you're a recreational skier that's skiing 2-3 weeks of the year, that's going to last you quite a long time. Now, the boot is a race boot, it's quite cold, and I've gone another step and used thermic heating, which is a little pad that sits under my toes. This wire comes out, I attach it to a battery, and it just keeps my feet warm. To be honest, you know, I have to be on the skis all day. It's not very professional if I had to say to a client, can I go inside and get warm? So for me, that just is another part of the comfort. If your feet are cold, you're not comfortable. Now, Sidas make this product. If you don't know much about them, they pretty much make everything imaginable to make your feet happy. Skiing, running, all sorts of different sports, but they're really cutting edge. They're making a lot of products, for example, laser scanning of your feet to see exactly the shape of your foot and what sort of boot's going to be best for you. As I said, injected molded liners, footbeds, socks, everything that you could possibly need to make your feet happy. So make sure you check out the website at Sidas. big shout out for them to providing the liner. They're not paying me to say these things, they're literally giving me this to try. So massive, huge thanks. I'm not going to take free products that I don't feel work. So for me, this is something I would actually pay for. Big thanks to Enzo for spending the time staring at my ugly feet and getting them sorted out. It's only going to be a matter of days now before I'm back on the snow. So I'm ready for the winter.